I was looking through colleges for a bit. What really brought me to KU was the sports. I didn't really realize at the time how beneficial it would be to go to a college where there's a lot of sports, but having that consistent opportunity to help out in any sport, whether it's basketball, football, any of the sports here at KU has been super awesome. I would definitely say I grew up really interested in talking sports all the time. Being able to be behind the scenes in that process has always stuck out to me. I've always dreamed about working for a sports team, whether it's college, professional, or just a department. I think that really stuck out to me, and I love the business sides of sports as well. I think there's a lot going on with NIL, new salary cap stuff. There's always something new happening, and I like the fast-paced work environment that it offers. I think a lot of what I've experienced in college has been figuring out what I do and don't want to do, and I think that's really valuable. Taking up volunteer opportunities, internship opportunities in areas there where I wasn't really sure if I was going to go into that after college has probably been one of the most rewarding things to have. And just, yeah, having consistent opportunities throughout college has been super helpful. Highlights have been connecting with sport management professors, finding internship opportunities with Kansas Athletics. The volunteer opportunities on campus have been huge. I remember helping out with the NFL draft in Kansas City, but also we did the ESPN College Game Day a couple years ago, and those experiences will be something I look back on for the rest of my life. Around my late freshman year, early sophomore year, I realized that I needed to get going on opportunities, so went into ticket sales with Kansas Athletics and started to find my interest in college athletics. So I did that for about a year, and then had the opportunity to work for a sports representation firm for a number of months, and then transitioned to marketing for my senior year. Got to help out with the Kansas City Mavericks and then NBC in Milwaukee right before my senior year. So yeah, just having those consistent opportunities and building on that with connections throughout my time as I near graduation has been really encouraging. Big deal for me throughout college was I knew I was interested in sports, but I wanted to find my niche within that. And I knew I always enjoyed communications, marketing, so diving into sport industry and looking for opportunities that were near marketing communications was something I really geared my search around for. And yeah, just looking for those opportunities in the months preceding this semester really helped. I think waiting till the last minute can add a lot of stress, and taking the time to be ahead of the game has been super helpful in getting experience in a variety of areas. And I think the internship semester has been great to really dip my feet into the industry and just start out in my career before I graduate, so that the transition isn't super hard or I don't struggle a ton early on. I would say my internship experience has been very rewarding in a variety of areas. I think being the student coordinator here, as I knew the job to begin with, I was able to get into a number of areas, whether it was marketing, communications, content creation. That's something I really valued, being able to dive into a number of areas before I get a job after graduation. So yeah, it's been super rewarding being able to work with industry professionals before I'm out into the industry. Having graduated has been super helpful. I think guidance and just networking, finding new ways that you can get involved with those people who are already in those positions that you want to be in eventually has been a rewarding part of this opportunity. Being with you guys has been super helpful. And yeah, just staying consistent. I think this internship has helped me realize how fast-paced industry can be and how important it is to plan ahead of time with content, communicating with your coworkers, and making sure that your schedules are aligned so that you can get your jobs done well, and done ahead of time. So yeah, it's been super awesome. Interviewing students and alumni this semester has been huge. I kind of went into this semester with a little bit of hesitation with networking. I've been doing it for years now, but there's always that feeling of like, I don't know if people in the industry are going to be able to help me out or even want to. And in talking to every single person I interned with, everybody's always been like, keep in touch. I'd love to help you out with opportunities. And I think that's provided me with some strong encouragement that I need to move forward in the sport industry, knowing that networking is so big, and just seeing that people in the industry are really like down-to-earth people that have been in your chair, have been where you've been at, and they're always super helpful. They're always willing to share a little bit of wisdom. Sometimes maybe it's an opportunity, but yeah, just having the opportunity to network and communicate with other people on a consistent basis is helpful in that, and I know I'll have to do that in my job in the future. So getting that training has been really cool. Yeah, I want to get involved in marketing and communications in sports. I love how fast-paced sports is, like being able to look at news every day and just see something new happening. I love following that and I love talking about it. So being in those roles is something that I'm really looking forward to, something I'm going to seek out a lot. I'm open to just about every area, whether it's a small college, whether it's Division I in college athletics or professional sports. I'm pretty open to those opportunities. I think there's value in every opportunity, whether it's one that you think is really geared to what you want to do or something that's maybe more out there. I think it's helpful to take any opportunity you have, and that's kind of my direction for after graduation. Keeping your options open is huge. Always looking for ways that you can get involved throughout your time at KU or wherever you end up is super important. I think a lot of times you hear about the importance of networking, and that's really important, but also like having the courage to go out and just seek wisdom from people in the industry. The small things that can really set you apart from everybody else will be super beneficial for you when you apply to opportunities, whether it's internships, volunteering, jobs. I think those are all really important things. Connecting with your professors, no matter if it's a class where you are super interested in the content it dives into, or whether it's just a class where you're like, okay, I might be able to use this, but maybe I'm just more geared towards a different area. Connecting with as many people as you can. Something I've always wished to do was networking with students more, your classmates. I think a lot of times you think that because they're at the same level as you, like there's not much help there, but when you form those connections throughout the years and you graduate, they're all going to go on to have jobs in somewhere, someplace. So having those connections can be really, really helpful down the road if you ever need somebody to talk to about new opportunities. Maybe you're transitioning from one job to the next. It's also just like a personal relationship thing. Like we're all here to grow and learn, but sometimes the people you meet in college, people you meet in your jobs turn out to be the people that you interact with for a long time, whether you're friends or just your peers. I think it's awesome to be able to dive into that with others.